Top 10 characters in King of Fighters. 10. Mature. Mature fighting style relies on both speed and cutting powers, including some acrobatic maneuvers. For her powers, she performs slashing hands to slash and pierce the opponent as if she was wielding the knives. With the cutting energy, her cutting attacks can infuse her hand strikes and her cutting projectile can make a projectile from it. Mature can stretch both of her arms in front of her within a long range, and with high speed to perform the move called snake arms. In performing the negative energy, she can slam the opponent out of hatred, making a dim light pillar with a large skull inside of it. 9. Clark Still. Clark is one half of the Ikari Warriors, a mercenary duo. Interestingly enough, due to SNK's tendency to amalgamate or merge their game universes, Clark also appears in the classic Run and Gun Metal Slug series. Over the time, this character started to get more personality by his unique fighting style. In contrast to the rowdy and outgoing Ralph, Clark is taciturn and rarely displays much emotion. He borders on being superhuman. In particular, he is able to throw opponents much larger than himself quite far. 8. Robert Garcia. Robert has access to kick combos that come out at lightning tempo and cover the middle distance. In addition to that, he also has long projectiles that he flings forth by channeling power in his legs. Robert can gather ki from Gaia, the Mother Earth. Robert can fire the Ryuj Kaiken and Haosho Kuken blast normally. Robert can channel his ki energy into his legs to deliver multiple kicks at a very fast ratio. 7. Ryuji Yamazaki. He has a serpentine fighting style, which he employs to brutalize anyone who has the gall to stand in his way. Yamazaki can increase the range of his strikes with his arms. This move is extremely fast, making it nearly impossible to actually see Yamazaki's arm. Only a blur can be seen, denoting the area of the attack. Yamazaki can headbutt his opponent with such force that he can create a small explosion with its impact. Yamazaki can infuse his strikes with an unknown source of energy. Yamazaki has a strong control of the screen at the middle distance, not allowing the opponent to get into prime positions to execute their game plans. 6. Yashiro Nanocase. Yashiro was a powerful fighter in his own right that was made even more overpowered by the Orochi blood. While living his normal life, Yashiro has a very cool personality. He can deliver punches at high speed. In his climax in KOF 15, Yashiro can create a wind ball with his punch. 5. Kyo Kusanagi. Kyo's gameplay is quite tricky to wrap one's head around, especially if he's the character a player looks to main across games. Kyo can control fire. He can create fire from thin air, create fireballs, deliver punches of fire, create pillars of fire, and put his own body on fire. However, he is neither immune to other types of fire nor able to control other fires that he didn't create. Kyo fights using the Kusanagi style of ancient martial arts, a Japanese style of empty-handed combat taught only to the Kusanagi clan members. 4. Blue Mary. Blue Mary is a fan favorite for sure, thanks to the combination of a fun personality and a goal-oriented mentality. Blue Mary is very friendly towards everyone, but she knows, or thinks, that her job must come first before everything else. Mary is quite light on her feet and can sidestep to avoid attacks. Or she can just whip out a taser. Mary can throw her opponents, regardless of their weight. Mary can fuel her attacks and throws with ki energy. It can be shown as a red rose, a pink splash, or red/blue streaks. 3. Terry Bogard. Terry is a balanced character with a moveset that is easy to commit to memory, forgoing the complex and situational inputs of someone like Angel. Terry can sense the presence of people nearby. By punching the ground, Terry can make a more powerful version of the power wave, creating a massive geyser of energy coming from below the ground. 2. Iori Yagami. Iori is the rival to the series protagonist Kyo Kusanagi. His stance and design give off a harrowing beastly vibe that is less about technique and more about a killer instinct. Iori specializes in clawing martial arts, and most of his moves are in the form of clawing strikes. Iori can control fire. He can create a bright purple fire from thin air. 1. King. What would King of Fighters be without the king herself? After all, she's appeared in every mainline KOF. King is a kind, trustworthy, and violent woman. She is unquestionably loyal to her friends, but relentlessly unforgiving towards her enemies. King can launch a projectile of energy with her kicks. That's all for today's video. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.